Valerie Manso, the Wanderer. The Wanderer, Valerie Manso.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, have you ever thought about the characteristics, the traits that make you unique, and where they have come from? Show of hands if you've ever given a thought to that. I'm not talking about your facial features. We understand the genetics. But I'm talking about those things that you wonder to yourself, is it because of blood, the nature, or is it because of my experiences, the things that I have been exposed to throughout my life? Let me explain a little bit more. I am a wanderer. In my adult life, I have lived in 4 countries, 2 continents, 17 homes that I moved by choice. I have 4 siblings. Combined, my 4 siblings have not yet lived in 15 homes or 3 countries. So I say to myself, who's to blame? Why am I the way I am? What caused this to happen? Who created this wanderer that caused me to leave my home in London, England, and head off to Canada at the grand age of 20? Not knowing another human soul in the entire country. What sane human being does those kinds of things? I'm sure many of you, like me, have forebears that came from other lands. Show of hands if your parents, your grandparents moved countries. That happened to you? Okay. Well, I've got a bunch. My great-grandmother, born in India, her family packed up, she was 15, headed off to the island nation of Trinidad. They became indentured to a plantation for 5 years. Well, very obviously my grandmother Vicani was very cute because she married the plantation owner's son, Rolf Kernahan. And he wasn't born there either. My great-grandfather Rolf was Irish. Can you imagine? Indian, Irish, good Lord. But like Vicani, Rolf and his family moved from Ireland to Trinidad and stayed put. I can't really blame them because they didn't wander a whole lot. Then there's my mother's side. My mother's mother was born on the little island nation of St. Kitts. It's like a spit in the ocean. We in Trinidad call them small islanders. My grandmother moved from St. Kitts to the big island of Trinidad, population 350,000 people, and stayed put. She, in turn, turned around and married a Chinaman. Would you go figure? Aloy Assing. At the age of 15, my grandfather with his family fled the Boxer Rebellion in China because they were Catholics. Ended up in the island nation of Trinidad, married my very cute grandmother, and they too stayed put. They all lived and died in the island nation of Trinidad. So I can't really blame them for the total wanderlust, but maybe the genetics have created in me this perfect storm that has created the wanderer. Or perhaps it's based on the nurture, the experiences. I was 2 when my mother, with my younger brother as a babe in arms, and her husband left Trinidad to go to England. They left behind me at 2, my sister 4, and my older brother 7. It would be almost 3 more years before I saw my mother again. And I ask you, in that time, how many times did I ask for my mom? And was I told, she's gone to another land to build a better life? So perhaps, in my young mind, I think of get on a plane, a train, a car, go somewhere new, experience something different, and build a better life. I can't answer the question I've asked. Is it a product of my nature, the genetics? Or is it the experience? But if you are like me, and you feel that excitement when the world opens up new opportunities, I want you to come right here and stand beside me and be forever a wanderer.